Happy Friday and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan Knows Tech from techinform.us, and we're going to be talking today about iOS compatibility among your iOS devices. I've had a lot of comments recently, especially on my old channel actually, about I had a lot of old iPhone and iPod, or actually iPod Touch videos on that channel, but with the new versions of iOS approaching soon, new iPhone in the next few months, a new iPad in the next few weeks hopefully, lots of questions about what compatibility looks like, when should you upgrade, what's going to be happening to the second generation iPod Touch and the iPhone 3G. So we're going to try to encompass all that in today's video. So we're going to start easily. The original iPhone and the original iPod Touch are out of support, and it's been that way since June. That means that no new software updates will run on them. iOS 4, no. You're done with iOS 3.1.3. Applications will still work. However, in the future, a couple months, definitely a couple years, you're going to be hard-pressed to find an application that's still written to run on iOS 3.1.3. So if you have a first-generation iPhone or iPod Touch, it is pretty significant that you need to upgrade right now, unless you're only using it for music, you're only using it for the internet, and software and application compatibility support has nothing to do with it. It's still going to be very slow on iOS 3.1.3, but it will work. So first generation devices, time to upgrade. Second generation devices, including the iPod Touch, second gen of course, and then the iPhone 3G. Those are pretty much going to be dead in June of 2011. iOS 5 comes out, the latest version of iOS they will run is probably going to be iOS 4.3.1. We may see something different. I doubt it. It's going to be 4.3.2, 4.4 maybe, but we're going to see what that looks like. It will not run iOS 5. I'm pretty confident about that. And now on to the third generation devices, the iPod Touch 3G and then the iPhone 3GS. They will most likely run iOS 5. However, we're going to lose a lot of support. We're going to lose a lot of features. With the iPod Touch second generation, you can run iOS 4 on it. You don't get multitasking. You don't get backgrounds. So what do you really get out of it? Not a whole lot. iOS 5 will run on the iPhone 3GS and the iPod Touch 3G, as I just said, but you're going to miss some key features, and it's going to be pretty slow. And that'll be the last operating system those two devices will run. The iPhone 4, the iPod Touch 4, and the iPad first generation and current only generation will run iOS 4, 5, and most generally 6. Unless hardware advances so much over the next few years, it's not going to be able to run 6. Which is possible, but I doubt it. I think they'll make it run 6, but again, you're going to lose some big key features in it, and it's going to be pretty slow. So really, the life of an iOS device is just about 2 years. You get an iPhone 4, it comes with 4.0, you're probably good through 5.0. When 6.0 comes out, you're missing features, it's getting slow, you need to get a new device. Unless you're a big tech enthusiast like me, and well, you've got to have the latest one, because if you don't, you're going to be driven nuts. So your device compatibility support, as I said before, first generation, you need to upgrade. Second, it's pretty much your time. In June, you're going to have to upgrade. At least I would. Your third generation devices, they're going to lose some features. They're still going to work. So that's kind of up to you. You're on the fence depending on what your budget is for technology this year. Fourth generation devices, you're fine. Don't even worry about it. So unless you want the fifth generation technology that'll come out with the iPhone 5 in June, iOS 5 in June, and then the iPad 2 is, I guess we're putting it in the same category as the fifth generation devices because it has the same compatibility, but it is, of course, only a second generation device. That should be out, I'm pushing March, I would say March to April, in the April area. So thanks for watching the video. I hope this can help you decide about your iOS devices and compatibility. I know some applications require iOS 4. There's a couple of those. And as we know, that will not run on the first generation iPhone or iPod Touch. So try to keep it updated. I know it's great that Apple updates their products to keep the best thing on the market for the customer, but it also sucks that they update their products so often. It's so hard to keep up with it, and you buy something and several months later it's already dead, and it's, it's just pathetic, kind of sad, but it is good. So I like to look at it on the good side as it's being updated. You just need to find somebody to buy your old one and then go out and get the new one. So again, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We had a post here, the iPod Touch 4G review. Really nice post from this user here. He's got a YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/ what I just accidentally clicked on there. It looks like Tech Micro TV. So thanks to that user for writing this post, really in-depth post about the iPod Touch 4. I thought I'd tie this in with this video. So go check that out. Link is down below. It's our site, techinform.us. My Twitter is twitter.com/JamesRSchultz. And then we are going to be hosting live web shows again Tuesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ustream.tv/techinformus. So enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.